Okay, so we have some really low prices here for Black Friday week. I'm going to explain this for new people. Now we're going to start with this toy grade here, these Carrera Go sets. Now this is for people who are looking for a child, or if you're just really, really tight on space and money. Now, if you could spare a little bit of money, there's something later on that Carrera kind of solved for the larger scale sets, but I digress. I'm wasting too much time. Let's go through this. And the first thing we have on clearance is this Minion set. This Minions here is literally the same kind of set as the rest of the battery operated sets. I'm probably going to link more than the usual one video at the end of this video, so you can look. This jump here is removable. So like I said, I'll try to link I think it's called Carrera Go review on it. And this truck is actually quite large. It is 4x5, about 4x5. All right. So there we go. There goes Minions. Next we have, this is really interesting. This is the Carrera's build and race set. So this one's a wall plug. Minions was a battery operated. This one uses plugs. But these cars you can completely take apart and, well, not completely take apart. It has a chassis right here. Again, I have a video showing how I made a Lego set car into a slot car with just this and the Lego set. So that's pretty sweet. In terms of replayability, you'll probably get a little bit more bang for your buck out of this because, like I said, if you have any kind of themed Lego sets, the child can use those to make whatever they want. Or you, if you're a Lego collector and want to have it go around Lego City. So I just found this in storage, and this is going to be good for an older collector, maybe an adult, and again, you're tight on funds and room. This comes with a lap counter and the crisscross track, along with some more serious cars. So, as for cars, we do sell cars individually. Let me go grab. I'm just showing that we do have more adult themed cars as well. So here we have the Rust Easy Cruz Ramirez, and she's not as discounted as some of the other cars I'm about to show you, but I'm just showing this because this is very popular with younger girls. So if you're buying for 2 kids, you know, consider buying that. So the Minions car and these Lego cars individually are on discount price. So they're on a deep discount. If you're looking to save some money, have an extra stocking stuffer, these are fantastic. All right, Evolution sets have gotten a little bit slim pickings thanks Global Racing League. Here we have DTM Forever, and the Evolution set's more if you want to have a hobby. So this is good for an adult. This is especially good though for an older child, especially a kid that's turning 10, who is eventually, you know, they're going to grow into a teenager, right? So you want to have a hobby that's going to keep their attention. These are larger scale cars, and this is a 124 scale truck. So if you want to upgrade to the largest car, the 124 car, which we'll show off later in this video, you can do that. So this is a nice set. This is actually the set that we started with the Global Racing League. So I think this is what Raul is still recommending people to buy. I saw Slot Valley Racing bought one, and at this price, you just can't beat it. Well, I mean, probably not, especially because this set's actually getting a price raise. So if I get this back in stock during a Black Friday sale, it will not be this price. In terms of room, oh my gosh, this is heavy. You can see quite a bit of track. Oh, the DTMs are also extremely fast for their class. I am not as thrilled about this next set here. Now, this is on a pretty good sale. It's on a pretty good deep discounts. Comes with Mario and Yoshi. The problem is that you're really going to need to buy... I'll show you something that you can buy to make this set better, but it needs a little bit more than what comes in here. But this guy has these manual crossover tracks here, which I am just not a fan of using in layouts. Okay, so in terms of expanding your layout, so for the cars... we sell digital slot cars here, so the digital ones will work with Carrera Evolution. So I'm just going to go for the track here. This track applies to all the Carrera digital sets you're going to see, and when I show off the Carrera digital cars, those will apply to this. In other words, we're just going to show this track right now. So in terms of your less expensive option, Pack of 4 Straights is pretty good. So the 124 track is a large scale track, so this makes your track longer than you might think. So this is pretty good. Now, the 2x30 bank turn adds some variety. So instead of like the flat curves, which on the sets I've shown you so far, this gives you an extra curve that has more speed in it. Keep in mind, you're going to want to have some gap filler track. I'll go get that right now. So you'd want to have a pack of 1/3 and 1/4 straight, but this adds a lot of excitement. And it doesn't take up too much more room than the curves that come in the standard starter. Lastly, we have the Extension Set 3. And even if you're not going to use these, which I wouldn't suggest you do, you still get a really good value with this. This comes with squeeze track, which I've never had a problem going full speed over these speed track sections, right? The squeeze track sections, right? And then we have 4 straights, and these are actually 2x30 curves, which when you combine it with your starter set curve, you can actually make like a full 90-degree turn. So you can add more track to your layout. So this is a very popular extension set. Now, for most people, Spirit of Speed, there's really not a reason not to buy this as your first starter set, unless there's 2 exceptions, which I'm going to show you those sets after this one. But this is the least expensive of the digital sets I have right now, and it comes with some of the most popular cars. I mean, seriously, the Pink Pig and the Corvette are very, very popular. The Aston Martin's okay, and you get a lot of track. There's not really much to say about this one. This is by far one of the best deals you're going to see on the internet to start in digital at all. Oh, and I guess I should explain digital. So you can race up to 6 cars on just 2 rails. That's why there's 3 cars and 3 controllers in this set. So you're all set to go, start racing each other. And for most people, here, I'll show you the measurements of this. Yeah. It's good enough track for most people in the whole box. So like most people won't need to buy anything else. Next, this is the solution for people who are tight on space, okay? I'm going to just start off here by showing you the space requirement. Insanity. You could probably put this on a 4x8 sheet of wood. Like, crazy good space requirements. Comes with 2 lane changers and some fairly fast lock cars. So if you were tight on space, like you couldn't fit Spirit of Speed in there, you're pretty much stuck with this, and it is a good deal. So this is it for you, bud. Now, as for the mega deals, it's pretty easy for the cars here. So like I said, these will work in Career Evolution. You just have to, you'll just go like 1, 2, 3 on the controller on your thumbstick. And if that doesn't work, flip the switch on the bottom, try again. So there are some $45 cars, and I'm really not going to justify them. They're $45. Here we have, this is actually the M1 Pro car I've been using in the Global Racing League series. And I actually really like this car. So if you're looking for number 77, the same one I use with Sweet Stereo Mixer, we've gotten some good times on it with this one. If you're looking for something more of a sports car, the Porsche Spyder is also known to be fast. And yeah, I mean, $55. So we do have, obviously we have some other cars that are a little bit more pricey than this, but they're just as good. I just want to show off that we have some very, very good deals for you on the site. Oh my gosh, I wore myself out just getting this big thing on the table. So this is the 124 set. The sale price is actually, again, this is the old price that's going to be on discount. So when I get this in stock again, it's going to be more expensive than this base price up here. So if you were looking at getting into 124s, you better get it now. Now, if you don't know what 124 is, this is the more serious, super hobby grade racing. You know, you don't want to have your friends racing on these, or at least you want to have responsible friends, because these cars, you can overextend the guide flag, and it's not going to damage the stock car, but you definitely run the risk of doing that if you slice the brushes off or push it too far too many times. It comes with wireless controllers. It comes with 2 lane changers, a double lane changer, and a single. I'm not sure if I'm pointing to it. Usually they're highlighted. They're not in this video. And as for the space layout, can I just cheat? I'm going to say probably not. I'll flip this around in the editor. Yeah, you can see here, it's quite large. This is especially not going to be able to be fit in most people's rooms unless you have a big area. So for the mega deals here, we only have one this year. You guys have really been buying up these 124 cars. So you can see here, really nice car. The M1 Pro car performs really well at 124 scale. As for, we do have some cars in between these 2 price ranges here. But I just want to show off Ken Miles here, because this is a very, very popular slot car. And if you miss out on Ken, you might not see him again. So don't get burned. Buy Ken while you can. All right. And there will be a part 2 to this video if I get my stock in during the Black Friday week. Okay, so stay tuned. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.